The Rock has paid a heartfelt tribute to former WWE superstar Brian Christopher Lawler in the wake of his tragic death. Following the funeral of the 46-year-old, aka Grandmaster Sexay, the ex-WWE champion posted a sincere message about his friend. He revealed how he and the Too Cool tag team member traveled together and became close pals during their days as aspiring wrestlers. In an Instagram post accompanied by a picture of the two of them, The Rock, real name Dwayne Johnson, said, "Swipe left. R.I.P. brother. Spent all week trying to process the hard loss of my good bud, Brian Christopher Lawler. He became a great friend the day I stepped foot in the small wrestling territory in the South known as the Azwa to start my pro wrestling career. We rode together daily, 1,500 miles per week, trained together at any gym we could find, ate together at any Waffle House off the highway, wrestled together in flea markets to state fairs, shared motel rooms together, and would always dream, and talk shit, about what life would be like once we made it to the big leagues of the WWE. Once we both finally made it to the big leagues of the WWE, nothing changed. We still did everything together, including having nightly Madden tournaments after our wrestling matches in our motel room, and then we'd extend our competitive spirit to a rowdy game of wiffle ball. Imagine us acting like crazy wiffle ball idiots at 2 a.m. in the parking lot of the Motel 6. Our jaws would hurt from laughing so hard. Then we'd finally take our butts to bed, hit the gym in the morning, drive 200 miles to the next town to wrestle and start the night all over again. I'll miss these times now even more. Hurts my heart to know how Brian decided to check out. I never knew him to be suicidal, but I guess sometimes the pain just gets to be too much for one to take. I'll miss you, man, and the times we had. Thanks for being a great friend. Thanks for being my boy. My love, light, support and strength to Brian's father, Jerry Lawler, and Brian's mother, Kay, as well as Brian's family and friends. DJ. While detained in a Hardman County jail after a July 7 arrest for driving under the influence, Lawler attempted suicide in his jail cell. He was found, rushed to hospital and put on life support, but passed away on July 29 surrounded by his family, included Dad Jerry the King Lawler. The former WWE Tag Team Champion's funeral was held on Friday, August 3, just outside of his hometown of Memphis, Tennessee. Speaking on the day of his son's service, WWE Hall of Famer Jerry said, "This has gotta be one of the toughest days of my life. If I heard it once, I heard it 1,000 times. They say, the toughest thing for anybody to do is have to bury a child, and that's what we're going through today. My fiancée Lauren and I are standing next to the casket and I keep looking down, almost expecting Brian to sit up and start laughing. It's just tough. He was an unforgettable character and everybody that met Brian loved him." The King later wore his son's ring gear in tribute when wrestling a match against James Ellsworth at a USA Championship Wrestling show in Jackson, Tennessee. Ellsworth later commented about how emotional of a moment it was to wrestle Lawler on the show.